Welcome back to Quasivovo. Today we're diving into one of the most terrifying and underrated X-Men stories ever told, the Brood Saga. A story that takes the X-Men out of the mansion and into deep space. A story where survival isn't guaranteed, because the enemy might already be inside you. Let's begin. The year is 1982. Chris Claremont and Dave Cockrum are at the height of their creative power. And they give us something bold, a cosmic horror story in a superhero book. It starts quietly enough. Charles Xavier suffers from strange nightmares, visions of insectoid monsters, pain, transformation. He doesn't know it yet, but those dreams are more than imagination. They're a warning. Inside Xavier's mind, a voice echoes.
I am haunted by visions of monsters leering at me, knowing what festers inside.
Professor, what's wrong? You're not yourself.
I fear the infection has crept deeper than we imagined.
The story flashes back to Xavier's younger years. In Israel, he meets two people who will change his life forever. Gabrielle Haller, and a man calling himself Magnus, the one we will come to know as Magneto. This is issue 161, a character study, a memory, and a seed of what's to come. But back in the present, a galactic betrayal is unfolding. Among the stars, the Shi'ar Empire is shaken. Deathbird, sister to Empress Lilandra, makes an unholy alliance with the Brood, a race of parasitic insect-like aliens. They reproduce by implanting embryos inside living hosts. And now, they have chosen their next victims. The X-Men. The team is captured and hurled into space. This isn't the Earth they know. This is a place where survival means facing the most primal fear of all, losing your own body. Now we enter the heart of the Brood Saga, issues 162 through 166. It's pure nightmare fuel. Wolverine wakes up alone on an alien world. The others are gone. His instincts are screaming. Something inside him is wrong.
I can feel it. Something in me. Fighting for control.
Logan, you're not losing your mind. You're losing yourself.
Wolverine discovers the truth. The Brood have implanted embryos inside the X-Men. They are gestating. Soon each of them will transform into one of the monsters that captured them. The only reason Wolverine is still himself is because his healing factor is trying to burn the infection out. Meanwhile, Carol Danvers, once known as Ms. Marvel, is here too. She's captured by the Brood, experimented on, and in the process, something extraordinary happens. She taps into the energy of a white hole, the opposite of a black hole, and becomes binary, a living star.
My body is no longer mine. I've become something else entirely.
She turns her new cosmic powers on the Brood fleet, lighting up the void in a blaze of stellar fury. Her transformation is one of the saga's most spectacular moments. Storm, too, faces a change. In her fight to survive, she merges her essence with a vast space creature known as the Acanti, a race of gentle, whale-like beings enslaved by the Brood. The Acanti's soul has been captured, chained, and drained of life. Storm becomes its vessel, restoring its spirit in a moment of cosmic transcendence.
I am the storm and the sea, the wind and the stars. The Brood shall know what it means to fear the sky itself.
Through Storm, the Acanti's soul force is freed, and the Brood's hive begins to crumble. But the real horror is still to come. Professor Xavier himself has been infected. By issue 167, the truth is revealed. The Brood embryo inside him has matured. He's turning into one of them.
Kill me, Scott. I beg you, before I become something unspeakable.
No, Professor. There has to be another way.
With the help of the Starjammers and Shi'ar technology, Xavier's mind is transferred into a new cloned body. He awakens, able to walk for the first time in years. The cost was unimaginable, but the Professor lives. The X-Men destroy the Brood's hive world. The Brood Queen is turned to crystal by the released soul force of the Acanti. The universe is safe. For now. But the team is forever changed. Carol Danvers remains binary, choosing to stay among the stars. Storm carries the weight of a cosmic bond, and Xavier's resurrection leaves lingering unease, the memory of what he almost became. The Brood Saga isn't just a space adventure. It's a story about identity, transformation, and control. What happens when your body is no longer yours? When your power is also your curse? It's science fiction and psychological horror wrapped in superhero storytelling, and that's why it endures. It also changed the X-Men forever. Before this, their world was mutant politics, Sentinels, and the Hellfire Club. After the Brood Saga, they were part of something much bigger. A cosmic story connected to the Shi'ar Empire and the greater Marvel Universe. If you're a fan looking for key moments, start with issue 161 for Xavier's past. Then read 162 through 167 for the full horror and redemption arc. Watch for Carol's transformation into binary. Watch Storm's ascension with the Acanti. And watch Wolverine fight to hold on to his soul. The Brood would return many times, but nothing hits like their first appearance. It's Alien meets the X-Men, filtered through Claremont's deep character writing and Dave Cockrum's stunning art. The Brood Saga remains one of the greatest cosmic horror stories in superhero comics. Terrifying, tragic, and unforgettable. If you enjoyed this dive into the dark side of the X-Men, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's next. Tell us in the comments, what's your favorite moment from the Brood Saga? Was it Wolverine's defiance, Carol's rebirth, or Xavier's resurrection? Thanks for watching Quasivovo, and remember, sometimes the monsters aren't out there, they're already inside.